You know, when I think back on some of the most memorable, meaningful, and defining times in my career, I could count them on one hand. And that's saying a lot because I've had the privilege of sharing the squared circle with so many incredible men, so many incredible women, in the ring, outside of the ring, backstage, throughout my wrestling career. There is one man who I owe a great amount, a debt and gratitude to. And that man is the world's most dangerous man, Ken Shamrock. Ken was, he was at a time where I was basically just coming up. I was cutting my teeth as a heel in the WWE, as the first iteration, if you will, of The Rock. And, you know, in order for me to be the best bad guy I could be and learn the business as best I could, I needed the best hero. I needed the best good guy. I needed the best badass, by the way, who was going to up my street cred in terms of being a badass. And you know, and that was Ken Shamrock. And you know, when I look back with such fondness and such gratitude, because Kenny was in a position to say at that time, no, I'm not going to work with that kid. Put me with somebody else. Put me with a veteran. Put me with somebody else who knows the ropes. You know, I don't want to, you know, get out and dance and put my life on the line, my body on the line every single night with a guy who's just been in the business a couple of years, who's still learning. But he didn't. And a lot of guys would have done that. And a few guys did do that, by the way. But Kenny was not one of those guys. Ken said, yeah, absolutely, I'll do it. And we wrestled each other around the world. We had tremendous matches. I learned a great deal from Kenny, and he took me under his wing. He helped me learn the business. And I mean, here's a guy who started in professional wrestling, then decided to transition over into MMA, mixed martial arts. He becomes a founding father of mixed martial arts, a founding father of the UFC, and go on to have this incredible Hall of Fame career in the UFC and mixed martial arts, and now an incredible Hall of Fame career in the world of pro wrestling. So that said, Ken Shamrock, the world's most dangerous man, a founding father of MMA, of the UFC, a founding father, a pillar of the Attitude Era. In my opinion, the greatest era in professional wrestling. My friend, my brother, congratulations on the induction into the Impact Wrestling Hall of Fame. I'm extremely proud of you, and thank you so much for the memories. Thank you so much for the sweat equity, and thank you for being just an awesome dude, man, at a time when I really needed it in my career. I really appreciate it. Very proud of you. Enjoy this, and you got some Terramana tequila, brother, coming for you. And I want you to enjoy it. Congratulations again, Kenny, world's most dangerous man, inducted into the Impact Wrestling Hall of Fame. Congratulations.
Hi, I'm Bret the Hitman Hart. It's a great pleasure for me to congratulate my very dear friend, the world's most dangerous man, Ken Shamrock, on his induction into the Impact Wrestling Hall of Fame. To be honest, I can't think of a better choice to be honored by Impact Wrestling than Ken. He successfully crossed over from being one of the pioneers and all-time legends of MMA to having a stellar career as a professional wrestler for the past 20 years. I met Ken in 1996, and I'm happy to say that I was one of the ones that helped open the door for his return back to pro wrestling. Ken has always been more of a throwback to the truly great wrestlers of wrestling's early days, much more like Strangler Ed Lewis, Carl Gotch, or Lou Thez. When I think of my catchphrase, the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be, it's more than just a moniker. It's something I earned, something I lived, something that I stand by. When I think of Ken's moniker of the world's most dangerous man, it fits in much the same way. Ken has proved all over the world in MMA and pro wrestling that he was never a man to be taken lightly, and proved time in and time out every time he stepped in the ring that he was legitimately one of a handful of the toughest men on the planet. When I think back to my last days in WWE, only hours after knocking out Vince McMahon for lying and deceiving me, I don't mind saying that I felt quite overwhelmed and strangely quite alone. But I will never forget the supportive phone call I got from Ken only hours after it happened. He told me he was in my corner, that he was one of my guys, and that he will always be one of my guys. He talked about quitting, but I encouraged him to carry on and do his best. But I will never forget how much the support meant to me that night at that time. Ken has always been a down-to-earth guy and a man's man, and I think Ken is on an entirely different level from anyone else in pro wrestling. No matter who Ken ever wrestled, or whoever he worked for, he always gave you 100% and was a total pro inside and outside the ring. I'm proud to call him a friend, a brother, and a hero. And I can't think of anyone more deserving of being inducted into the Impact Wrestling Hall of Fame than Ken. So congratulations, Ken. You've earned it, and you deserve it.
Hello, Kenny. It's the hardcore legend, Mick Foley, and I'm really excited to be part of this special night where you are inducted into the Impact Hall of Fame. Apparently, I'm only the second coolest member of the Rock and Sock Connection to make an appearance here tonight to tell you how much I enjoyed working with you. But I think the team we need to talk about is not the Rock and Sock Connection, but the Foley-Shamrock Connection during that triple threat match with The Rock. If you recall, you and I teamed up to give a double back body drop to The Rock that he wanted absolutely no part of, and we just imposed our will on him and made him take that double back drop. But all the best to you, Kenny. I was always so flattered to work with you, and always thought it was an inspiration how hard you worked to be the best possible wrestler you could. You could have come in and just dominated people, but you were a great wrestler, a huge part of the Attitude Era, and then, of course, a Hall of Fame career with the UFC, and a heck of a runner. I remember you and Billy Gunn going full tilt, I believe it was at the Louisville Gardens. Man, you competitive guys, one of the great competitors, Kenny. That's what made you so good, so great, actually. Enjoy this big night. You deserve it, and I'm happy to play a small part in it. All the best. May all your days be nice.
Hey Ken, it's Ariel Helwani. I just wanted to congratulate you on your induction into the Impact Wrestling Hall of Fame.
Ken, congratulations, another Hall of Fame. I mean, you're in every freaking Hall of Fame now.
Ken, congratulations, buddy. And I got to tell you, I feel like I'm part of this, at least in some small way. And I was a fan. I was there and I was watching from my living room, and I had a whole bunch of friends. I was in college when you made your professional wrestling debut onto like the big TV, and we all used to support you. You brought an intensity, you brought a look, you brought a charm.
Congratulations, great fighter, great person, and great teacher as well. Osu.
In my opinion, you're a pioneer, you're a trailblazer in not only the world of pro wrestling, but obviously in mixed martial arts as well, in the fight game. And I think that that's something that you should be very proud of, and it's an incredible career that you've had, and I'm glad to see another organization recognize it. So congratulations to you. Hope you're doing well, and hopefully we'll get to see you compete and be a part of the fight game for many more years to come.
And to be recognized this way in front of your peers and by your peers, Ken, there is no bigger honor. I know this isn't your first Hall of Fame, but you should be very proud of yourself, and we are all very proud of you. And you want to know who else is proud of you? Your father. Congratulations, Ken.